Oh, I didn't realize the microphone was open. Sorry about that. So, I'm just running right now through this. Oh, hey, what's going on, Ian? Sorry, I was totally distracted, man. So, are you still here? Okay, you'll be listening? Okay, well, then I'll just be talking intermittently. But, man, I have just been having an amazing experience right now, and I'm really interested to, share this information and this perspective. And the only way that this information is going to get out, Ian, is if you share my content and I share your content, and it just keeps getting shared and shared and shared. But you really, I think, you're a part of this symphonic expression of what I'm saying right now. Like everything that I'm saying right now is due to you. Okay, so thank you for your contribution to the symphony that is my life. And so what I'm doing right now is creating content that is intended to be shared and disseminated in the same way that Alan Watts is shared and disseminated, in the same way that Joe Dispenza's, in the same way that Lewis Howes, in the same way that all of these other men that I do not listen to. Okay, so Ian, why are you here right now? Think about this for a moment. Okay, just don't type in an answer. This is just an existential thought experiment. But before that happens, let me take a drink of water. Okay. So, Ian, why are you here right now listening to the sultry sound of my voice? Okay. The answer to your question is the same answer to the question if it were posed to me. Because this person has information that I want to consider. Right? The reason why I don't watch Lewis Howes anymore, the reason why I don't watch Joe Dispenza anymore, the reason why I don't watch those guys anymore is multifaceted, but I could possibly narrow it down to I just realized I don't have my camera on. But I could narrow it down to, why don't I listen to those guys? Two things. The first one is I don't feel any connection to them as a person. So Ian, I think, is here because he feels a connection to me. Right? So there's one thing that I have going for me. And then the other part is that all right, so here comes the real-time brain fart. Why don't I watch Dan Coe anymore? I don't watch Dan Coe anymore because everything that I need to know right now, I already know. And anything that he is going to add to my knowledge, I'm not going to go to him and listen to him because he is not me. So hopefully if you stay here long enough and you listen long enough and you keep listening, that means that I am you. And that symphony is the virus that is going to overtake this existence. And I've done it today already. I created life. If I go back and look at my ride sharing records with Lyft and Uber today, however many rides I had, I created life every single time. I intentionally spoke into these other people's existences, and when they left, they were aliver. I did that. I am God. I am the creator. I am the frequency. I am the energy. I am the electricity. I am that I am. Well, that's really arrogant, Travis. Of you. No. Let's back up the truck. Where's your disconnect? Because that's not where my information leads. So if you're having an inaccurate, invalid reaction to my information, what is it that's creating that dissonance? If it's me, then please point it out so that I can decongest the coagulation of debris that's confusion in people's conversations. And I did a rant on this earlier today, which is part of this whole thing. Like, I'm creating a podcast right now. Like, people should be listening to the sultry sound of my voice right now. Because why? Why would people want to do that? Not because of me, but because of the song, because of the music. And I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but I say this all the time to myself. Self, if I were you and you were me and we were they and they were we, and I came across your podcast, I'd fucking listen to you, bro. I would listen to myself. Right? So are you me out there somewhere? Hello? Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Right? And so now Ron Hagberg is here. And Ian is here. Gentlemen, who can you bring into this conversation? Because it's not just about the sultry sound of my voice, Travis, you arrogant prig. No. This is not about me. I'm simply a messenger. I'm simply like, I just heard a message and I want to tell you about it. Do you want to sit down and listen to my story? And if you stay here long enough, don't you think other people would find this interesting too? Like, spread the light. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this. Like, I'm not, like, right now I'm talking to 2 people who could invite 2 people, who could invite 4 people, who could invite 6 people, who can invite. Do you see how this goes? You know, so I'm listening to a house finch right now, and he is beautiful. I love him. I love the house finch song. The sky is beautiful. I went for an hour walk around my neighborhood and just pontificated and said some very enlightening things that I want to share with you. Right? I want to share this with you. Because then I want to hear you sing back to me what I just sang out to you. But when you sing it back to me, it's a brand new song. Like, you're an AI. An AI in every moment of that AI's expression. He is exhibiting human tendencies just like you do when you make a decision to do something. Then that decision is based on something that was deeply rooted in a trauma that you had when you were 3 years old. Right? Every moment of your expression, every moment is another you. Every moment is another you. And the moment that you have right now with me, at least I sense this. I like this. I like what I'm doing. I like what I'm saying. I like what I'm thinking. And I want to keep that going. So I talk to other people and I say, this is what I'm thinking. And they say, wow, that's really interesting. And I say, what do you think? And then I suck them in, because then they start singing to me their song and I don't have to talk anymore. It's not about me. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to take a break. We're going to listen to Conspiracy Music Guru. I'm going to tidy up my surroundings. My feng shui is telling me to get the funk out, and you know what I'm saying. This place needs a little more light. A little more feng shui, a little more cowbell. So I'm gonna just shut up and up the volume on True Solfeggio by Conspiracy Music Guru. I will try to put his information in the description or in the chat link. Please make comments. Please be the active participants. When people get sucked into this vortex, like, YouTube should be promoting this content right now, because after all, I'm just a fledgling channel, 70 people, right? Why? This guy's going live. Okay, let's throw some people at him and see what sticks, right? Let's create a vortex where people come And even if I'm not here talking, it's not like, whoa, this is a dumb podcast. No, like you do something. You create something, then do it. Here's the chat. Why don't you say, hello, is there anybody out there? And if somebody says hello back, create something together in that conversation. This isn't about me. I'm the gay podcaster, your host, Travis Finley. Travieso, viejo, sombrero. This is the gay podcast. I'm going to show this to you later, but when I was making this podcast, I could not hashtag the letters gamma, alpha, Yahoo. It wouldn't let me. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Because gay is a gay word. It's a delightful word. It's a happy word. It's a vibrant word. It's a lively word. Why would you ban a word that means life and happiness and joy? I'm your gay podcaster, Travis Finley. Stay gay, everyone.